A very good morning to you. It's 6th August 2024. Welcome to the Starr Breakfast News. And coming up this morning, concerned citizens of Commander Traditional Area to demonstrate against the government's decision to lease the sugar factory to an Indian company.
We are going to demonstrate against this government. We are going to go on the street, and if the government still doesn't listen, we will come back again. So the government comes back to it and do the right thing.
Also coming up, Kolebu chapter of the Ghana Federation of Allied Health Professionals meet National Labour Commission today over the hospital's refusal to appoint an independent body to oversee their operations.
We have been summoned to meet the commission tomorrow, God willing, at 11 a.m. in the morning. And so leadership will go and meet with the commission. And we are hopeful, only hoping that whilst we go to the commission, we will get good results.
And later in the bulletin, deteriorating state of the landing site coupled with frequent breakdowns of ferry in the OT region poses significant mobility concerns for both ferry operators and commercial drivers in the area. Details are coming up right after this. Please don't go away. Many thanks to you for choosing Star News. I am Nurein Abass. We begin this morning. A group known as the Concerned Citizens of Commander Traditional Area is set to demonstrate on August 13th against government's decision to lease the sugar factory to an Indian company. Last week, Minister for Trade and Industry Katie Hammond announced the decision to lease the factory to Indian investors in a bid to operationalize it. However, the concerned citizens say the lease agreement should be reversed. Here is convener of the group, Samuel Awuja.
To go back to the old system where sugarcane outgrowers are engaged in the production of the sugar, they grow the sugarcane, supply the sugar factory, crush it, and turn it into white sugar. This is what we want. By so doing, you engage the farmers. But now the factory is only operating well under 5%. It means that you are cutting off about 95% of the whole production process off, thereby denying thousands of workers that directly benefited from the factory. We are going to demonstrate against this government. We are going to go on the street, and if the government still doesn't listen, we will come back again. So the government comes back to it and do the right thing for the people of Commander and its environs to get jobs to do.
You had convener of the group there, Samuel Awuja, speaking to Star News. Now, the Kolebu chapter of the Ghana Federation of Allied Health Professionals will meet the National Labour Commission today over the hospital's refusal to appoint an independent body to oversee their operations. This group includes the Ghana Association of Medical Laboratory Scientists, the Ghana Physiotherapy Association, and the Ghana Society of Radiographers, among 15 other professional associations. Chairperson of the group, Dr. Francis Kwachi Entry, tells Star News the association is optimistic that their issues would be resolved soon.
After exhaustive consultation with executives, with the council, and then with general membership, we have agreed to suspend our industrial action. I think it's good news for the entire people of our country. And so, God willing, tomorrow, which is the 6th of August 2024, we expect that all our members will resume to work. We have been summoned to meet the commission tomorrow, God willing, at 11 a.m. in the morning. And so leadership will go and meet with the commission. And we are hopeful that looking at the intervention from the Ministry of Health, and I want to commend Dr. Bernard Okoboy for the swift response and action to make sure that this impasse is resolved. And so we are only hoping that whilst we go to the commission, we will get good results. All we are demanding for is for the appointment of a director of Allied Health, not just Kolebu Teaching Hospital, but for the entire teaching hospitals.
You heard Dr. Francis Kwachi Entry speaking to Star News. Now, if you're planning to travel to Ketekrachi, Krachi, Inchumuru, Chenderi, or any part of the northern sector through the Dambai route, you might want to reconsider. The ferry on the Oti River has encountered frequent breakdowns causing significant disruption. A latest incident which occurred on Friday, 2nd August, has tragically claimed a life. While the challenges facing the Dambai ferry extend beyond frequent breakdowns, the deteriorating state of the landing site has become a significant concern for both ferry operators and commercial drivers, exacerbating an already difficult situation. There is a report filed by Starr News' Peter Kwao Adato. Ferry landing sites across the country generally adapt to changing water levels without major issues, offering alternative landing points for operators. However, the Dambai ferry site, the combination of fluctuating water levels and challenging topography has led to persistent land difficulties. Here, irregular water levels, combined with the area's challenging topography, have created significant landing issues for the ferry operators. To address these problems, the government awarded a contract 4 years ago to construct a proper landing site at Dambai and Nsuano. However, residents lament that the project has only worsened the already precarious situation. The promised improvements have stalled, leaving behind only piles of stone chippings, rocks, and some laterite fill at the landing area.
From there, they fell, you have problem with landing. That's why vehicles are having problem in the road. Some people fail, people have a problem. A lot of things are going there. If you are there, if you have time to stay there, you see what is going there. So if they can do something about the landing place, so that the fair will be not having these landing difficulties, I hope it will help.
The incomplete project has exacerbated the difficulties faced by vehicles trying to board the ferry.
Ramp na kasa e problem na e. Wa de wa o ba wo ba chonsa amani awuro panto no mukrasa ye hu chi too much. Obi ba chon sasa ne kanu kochi panto no wo and panto no timi gina straight ma ye hu chi too much.
As we attempted to document the situation for this report, our presence was met with resistance. The site manager, known as Asamoah, who had previously agreed to our visit on Friday, 2nd August, vehemently objected to our coverage. He insisted we get written permission from their head office to gain access to any filming. Meanwhile, the engineers have completed repairs on the ferry's malfunctioning engine, which unfortunately resulted in a fatality on 1st August. With the repairs done, the ferry resumed operations immediately. This ongoing saga of unfulfilled promises and operational challenges highlights the urgent need for effective solutions to improve the ferry services at Dambai. Peter Kwao Adato's report for GH1 News. And right here in the studio, I am Nurein Abass. Now, before we go, flag bearer of the opposition National Democratic Congress, John Dramani Mahama, has promised to introduce cooperative mining in Talensi to create employment opportunities if elected in the upcoming December elections. Speaking during his 4-day campaign tour in the Upper East region, John Mahama emphasized that cooperative mining would help boost the local economy and provide sustainable jobs for the youth and communities in the area. The former president assured voters that the next NDC government is committed to innovative solutions that address unemployment and foster economic development. My colleague Abdul Hanan Adam has more in this report.
In a bid to address unemployment in the Upper East region, particularly in the Talensi district and neighboring areas, former President John Dramani Mahama proposed the cooperative mining scheme during a community engagement at Tongo as part of his 4-day campaign.
People from Talensi here and the surrounding areas.
Another significant challenge facing most districts is lack of good road infrastructure. But addressing a rally at Namo in the Bongo constituency, the NDC flag bearer promised to take action on these issues if elected in the December polls.
And I know that what will change the economy of Bongo is for us to construct the road from Bongo to Namong to the border. Because if we do that, a lot of the trucks will prefer to come and pass through here to go to Burkina Faso.
You heard a report by my colleague Abdul Hanan Adam. Will bring you the extended version in subsequent bulletins. On that note, we end the breakfast news this morning. When you log on to starfm.com.gh, you'll find more news updated there. I am Nurein Abass. Many thanks for your company. Next is sports.